the Who Would Win of the Week this week is Roz from Monsters, Inc. versus Mrs. Puff from SpongeBob. What a battle. What a battle.
Always watching.
Let's see. Mrs. Puff, quick to anger.
She got a short leash.
Yeah, and short fuse.
Short fuse.
And Roz, though, really knows how to strike fear into people. But I don't think that would work for Mrs. Puff, honestly, because she's a brassy lady herself. Like I think Mrs. Puff would be pretty hard to intimidate. I mean, she's a puffer fish, right? That's her whole thing.
But I feel like she gets scared. Like when SpongeBob's driving, she's always scared.
That's true.
I feel like she gets flustered.
Flustered, sure, but I think that always just kind of turns itself into anger.
But I definitely don't think that Roz is going to be afraid of Miss Fish. Like, think about it. Roz's job is to pretty much clock people, giant scary monsters, in and out all day long.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
And she does, and she intimidates them.
Yeah.
So I don't think Miss Puff is scared at all. Now, Miss Puff might be a little bit more spry than Roz. Roz seems to be very slow and slimy.
She is slow and slimy, like she is, slug adjacent. But
yeah.
I think she's deceptively, not necessarily quick, but I think she knows how to make up for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think she's really strong.
I think she knows her strengths really well.
Yeah.
And knows her weaknesses really well. So she knows how to kind of operate in a fight situation, how to let people not get the best of her. You know what I mean? Okay, and I think what you said about the intimidation factor is absolutely correct with Roz dealing with like the big monsters and stuff.
But also, Miss Fish is a puffer fish. Like she has giant, spikes on her.
That's true.
But she's got small arms and small legs.
Yeah, but again, that's not really going to be her game, right? She's going to be kind of more like basketballing around, I guess.
Yeah, like body slamming. She's going to be doing a lot of body slamming.
Right, right. And how... I wonder, how much do you think Roz would really be affected by that? I mean, if Mrs. Puff just like, boom, smacked right into her, fucking sharp out. Because I feel like Roz's body being so gelatinous would absorb a lot of the impact, obviously. But as far as the spikes are concerned, I feel like they would miss a lot of her internal organs because it seems like she's got, so many layers of slime that it's kind of a protective deal,
Yeah, like she's I'm trying to think of what the I guess kind of like in Stranger Things, like the wall, how it's like an organism kind of.
Oh yeah.
Like the portal. It's kind of like that. Like she's very like like if you were to dude, in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. I think it's Volume 3. When they're in those spacesuits and they jump onto that.
Oh, onto that. Ooh,
that's what she's like.
Yeah.
So like slicing her probably, like you could take a piece out of her and it would just.
Yeah, right.
Do that.
Right. I wouldn't be surprised if Roz has a healing factor.
Yeah, she's got some regeneration going on,
which I think is also like a thing for, like invertebrates, like slugs and snails and stuff.
No, she's definitely got some.
I mean, they're tough to take down.
She's definitely got some healing powers.
Like I think slugs even have like more than one heart. Like they got a lot of backup systems. Like they're good.
I've never tried to kill a slug. Like, what's your play?
I think you just salt it. That's like the best. That's the only way to go.
I've seen like a dried out slug, but I've never like seen a slug and tried to like stomp it out. I bet you could stomp a slug out.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you're a human person, I mean, you smash that thing.
But I don't think that Miss Puff. What's her name? Miss Fish?
Mrs. Puff.
Mrs. Puff. I've been calling her Miss Fish.
I know. It's all right. That was our elementary school nurse's name.
I don't think that Miss Puff is going to have the juice to squash Roz, but I also don't know. I still haven't figured out how Roz is going to take down Miss Puff either.
Yeah, I guess that's a good call. Maybe...
But I bet you she is strong.
Yeah, I think she is. I think Roz is definitely
strong. She has hands.
100%. We know that.
Yeah, she's got arms. They're scrawny, but they're longer than Puff's.
That's true. Reach is going to be a factor here.
Yeah, maybe she got some reach on them.
And
I don't know.
Mrs. Puff, so easy to fluster. And again, nature of pufferfish, right? You spook them, boom, they blow up. Roz, cool as a cucumber, not affected by anything. Her fucking heart rate never goes very high. She's cool, collected. Now, we may not, again, know exactly how she's going to win this fight, but I think it's pretty clear that she definitely will.
Win. Yes. I agree with you. Yeah. I'm going to take Roz.
Yeah, I'm taking Roz 100%.
All right, well, we'll lock that in. Clean sweep for Roz versus Mrs. Puff. Mrs. Puff.
I've heard both ways. I'm not sure if she's married.
Vote on that on Friday on Instagram. Who would win of the week?